Just give me one. He's starting. Yeah. We'll be starting in just one. He's starting the YouTube.
Sanjita, you take care, okay? If he could not.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm from IIM. This sentence has a lot of pride. It has a lot of prestige. And more than that, above all, it has the sense of accomplishment attached to it. Good afternoon and a very, very warm welcome each and everyone on SuperGrads YouTube channel. On this Saturday afternoon and very summery Saturday afternoon, we are here for something very, very crucial. Yes, what happened 2 months ago that, we had dignitaries from IIM Bodhgaya and IIM Jammu who joined us for an event where they talked a lot about life after 12th in IIM. And today, in this second version of the same episode, we are going to explore more. And what all we are going to explore, which we could not complete at that point of time, because उस point of time पे JIPMET का announcement नहीं हुआ था, seats related कोई news नहीं आई थी, and lot of things have happened in last 2 months. तो इसके पहले का जितना discussion था, we have already put up in the first comment over here, or you can check it in the description box as well. आप जाकर उस particular episode को भी enjoy कर सकते हैं. But in this particular episode, we are going to carry it further. A very, very warm welcome to each and everyone, especially our dignitaries who have joined us directly from IIM Bodhgaya and IIM Jammu. So we do have amongst us Dr. Ravish Krishnamurthy, a very warm welcome, sir. Chairperson IPM IIM Bodhgaya. We also have with us from team IIM Bodhgaya, Durba Banerjee ma'am, a very warm welcome to you as well. And from team IIM Jammu, actually, Kapil sir could not make it because he was traveling urgently. So we do have with us Wasim Akram sir, a very warm welcome over here. And we also have 2 student representatives from IIM Bodhgaya who are also going to solve each and every query of all the students over here. So a very warm welcome, Sanchita and Madhav will be joining us very soon. So Madhav and Sanchita, both of you, a warm welcome in this episode of IIM After 12th. Okay, so this is going to be our, one-on-one we are going to discuss on these all lines today. What we all covered in the previous episode, we're carrying this particular version in the form, we're naming this particular version of the episode as version number 2, where we're going to talk about IPM. Specifically, a lot of students ask about this stream neutrality. Then JIPMET is the talk of the town today. A lot of things in and around JIPMET we are going to explore. We're going to talk about, there was a news around the increase in the seats. We're going to ask them directly from the professors over here. Also, we'll be exploring some ways you can take the education loans, what are financial assistance programs available in the IIMs, what kind of placement assistance do they provide you, what are foreign exchange programs over there, and a lot more which you guys are actually going to ask them one by one. So, sabse pehle, before starting anything else, sir, I usually get this question from the students. So I'm putting this question to Professor Ravish. Sir, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट आके मुझे एक चीज कहता है, सर मैं ह्यूमैनिटीज का स्टूडेंट हूँ, मैं साइंस का स्टूडेंट हूँ, मैं कॉमर्स का स्टूडेंट हूँ, एंड when we tell them that IPM is an option open for you, so if you can educate students right now about this stream neutral course, so any stream student can join. किसके लिए क्या फायदा है, क्या नुकसान है? If you can throw some light over there.
Say IPM, Integrated Program and Management, it's a 5-year integrated course. That is a BBA plus an MBA course. That's what IIM Bodhgaya as well as IIM Jammu is offering to students. Now, as a management course is for all streams. The management is there in each and every aspects in industry, in any stream. If you take any stream, management is there. That's why for a management, for an MBA program, we admit all the students, all the streams, all the areas. Whoever would like to join, they can join. The same the case with for IPM program also. So you are into any stream like commerce, science, humanities, or biology, or anything, you can join. And here you see we have many subjects in management you are learning. So here we have core management subject like finance, accounting, marketing, HR, OB. So some students who is in the commerce, for him it might be easy for attending that accounting subjects. But we have mathematics. So we have advanced mathematics and mathematics related subjects. So that will be for a science student, that will be much easier and he will crack. And for other student like in economics, somebody from humanities and other economics related, so we have economic related courses in every semester. We have economics courses, and we have many arts courses like psychology, sociology, history, geography. So many such courses. And then for improving the communication for students, we have communication courses from the semester 1 to every semester we have courses. And especially in IIM Bodhgaya and IIM Jammu, we have a semester-based system rather a tri-semester. It is a 6 months program. Like if I am Indore and Rohtak and all, it is a tri-semester, but we are offering a semester-based system so that you get enough time to prepare yourself. So every student will have something for them and something they need to learn new. So that's why we IIMs we always believe in teamwork. We always believe in peer learning. So and that's why it's a residential program. It's a peer learning. So everybody learn each other. Somebody knows something and he will share with others, and others know something and he will share with you. And that is how the co-learning will happen. And again, in the semester base, we are teaching them from very basics. So mathematics is very basic. We start. For accounting, we start with the debit credit, very basic level. So everything we started from the basic level, so that for anybody who comes for them a new subject, they never face an issue because we start from the basic. We start from the very basic language. So that's how the structure, we have prepared the structure. So no need to worry. And it is for everyone. The program is for everyone. It is not for a commerce student of 12th class. It is for everyone. We target every student who has a merit. So merit is our motto. The student has a merit. He has a things here, and it's a great opportunity, a wonderful opportunity for every one of you. It's a 5-year program where you are focused. You will be focused. No other degree gives you the focus, and it gives you a clear-cut career path. Once 5 years completed, you will have a career, and that will be decided by you. Either you want to go choose any job, in which stream of job that you want, finance, marketing, HR, OB, or any other things which you want, or you would like to start your own enterprise. We have all such facilities in this campus, and here we will be discussing. You will be mentored with a high quality faculty with the industry experts from foreign as well as our country. And that's the thing that this course is going to offer you. That is an opportunity this course gives. So that's why I hope you don't need to worry for any stream. It's for everyone.
Great information. I think volume of information. In fact, he also told you that once you are in, despite that, you would not be facing difficulties because they are going to start from the scratch. So the great thing is that you are from commerce, you're from humanities, you're from science. You have the opportunity open for one of the best programs available after standard 12th, that is IPM, because it is following a very diversified course curriculum that makes you one of the most employable human beings on the earth. Now, following further, the next question, because as I told you, we have already had a discussion in and around a lot of things in our first episode. We have already put the link of that particular thing in the comment section. Let me tell to my dignitaries also that a lot of students have joined us over here via the Zoom link, and many of them have exactly joined us via the YouTube as well. So I'll be requesting the students who have joined via Zoom to send directly the messages to me via the chat box, and those who are there on YouTube to put it in the live chat box. We will be asking questions in time to come from the dignitaries, themselves. Now, JIPMET exam pattern and level of difficulty. Sir, when the things came out, a lot of changes. How should we perceive JIPMET this particular year? There are a lot of rumors in and around it. JIPMET is going to be not that easy this year. So what is going to be the level of difficulty? Is the exam pattern similar like last year? Please throw some light on it.
JIPMET exam pattern is similar like last time. There is no difference in the pattern. It will be similar. There's a similar number of questions, similar number of similar number of hours. So the things are same, but the level of difficulty this year will be little higher than last year. So last year it was a bit easier, and it was first time. So this time there will be an improvement in the questions. But one thing is sure, we will be asking only a 10th level mathematics, the CBSE mathematics, and 10th level syllabus is what asked in the exam. That is sure, but the level of difficulty will be little higher than the last year. So you have a little more preparations required this time, but otherwise it is fine. And
So,
yeah,
tighten up your seatbelts, each and every one. Right now, this time, JIPMET is not going to be that easy. Point number one announced by Professor Ravish. Point number two, higher maths component won't be there. So, बहुत सारे students, were confused. मुझे बहुत सारे mails आते हैं. So, for all of them, no higher mathematics question. Yes, you were saying something. I interrupted. I'm sorry for that.
Nothing. So it is only 12th based mathematics. That is what they need to really look into it. And just prepare the communication. So communication related things, verbal and written communication related things, as well as the mathematics. If they prepare, I think anybody can crack this examination.
Great.
So, yeah,
would I like to add something? Please.
Yeah, just to add to Professor Ravi's point. So there are going to be 3 sections, right? First section will be basically based on the quantitative aptitude. So where you will have 33 questions, and each question is going to be for marks. Then you will have a second section which is called data interpretation and logical reasoning. Then you will have another section called verbal ability and reading comprehension. So this is how you are going to have 3 sections, and these 3 sections are going to have total 400 marks, right? So it is going to be very easy. So don't worry about that. But as sir has mentioned, so the difficulty level is going to be going to increase a little bit. So prepare accordingly. Yeah.
All right. So now a related question once again, because when I was browsing the websites, then I could see something different from last year, or perhaps it was there last year, but wasn't visible to the students at that point of time. Is JIPMET having the sectional cutoff from 2022? Or is there a predefined sectional cutoff? That should be the right question. I think, Wasim sir, can you take this question, or Ravi sir, if you want to take this? Yeah.
Yeah, there is a cutoff this year.
All right.
We are keeping a cutoff, sectional cutoff. The sectional cutoff will be decided only after the JIPMET results. So after looking at the result, we will be setting the cutoff, but there will be a cutoff. So right now we cannot say the cutoff, but there will be cutoff in each and every session. So students, you please attempt each and every question so that you will be in the you will be above the cutoff. So you should not leave any section. Any section you should not leave. Yeah, but there is no sectional time limit. You can first you can whichever section you like to do first, you can do it, and again you can come back and do it other. But there will be a sectional cutoff this year.
So students, please make sure you're scoring in each and every section this year, because clearly being announced by the dignitaries from the dais that this year sectional cutoff is going to be there. But yes, there's no sectional timing. So it should be very clear to you that there's no sectional timing, but sectional cutoff is there from 2022 onwards. Now, next.
Yeah. So yeah, just to add that we have already mentioned the cutoff for IPM on the website, so maybe you can check on the website.
All right. So I can remember some of the figures. So the cutoffs, some of the cutoffs are already being given by IIM Jammu and IIM Bodhgaya. In fact, SuperGrads.
Bodhgaya not given. Jammu is given. Bodhgaya is not.
So if I'm not wrong, sir, 30 percentile you have to secure in each and every section. Was the policy which was prescribed on the website? Minimum 30 percentile in each section.
We are not yet decided anything.
Not yet decided on that ground. Okay.
We are not yet decided like that. So only after looking the result we will decide, because we don't know how many students will be writing the examination and how will be, because this time the difficulty level will be little higher. So how the students are going to score, the scoring pattern we don't know. So once we see all these things, then we'll be we will have a meeting and committee, and the committee will take a decision on what should be the cutoff.
Okay. Great. Now the next question related to the admission process flow. So would like to understand the eligibility, because many students are falling under the age category of 19 and 20 and surpassing it. Then you have the percentage criteria as well. So what is exactly the JIPMET eligibility? What is the exam date? And when is the last date for the registration? So if Ravi sir or Wasim sir, if you wish to throw some light on that.
Wasim sir, you can.
Okay, so talking about the eligibility criteria, so first of all, you should have you should pass your 12th, right? In 2020, 21, or you are appearing in 2022. So then you can apply for this program. So there is some percentage when you are applying for this program. Let's say if you are from general category, then you should have a 60%. If you are from SC, ST, PWD, then you should have 55% in +2. So then you can apply for this program. Yeah.
Okay. So clearly being mentioned by the professor that 60% is the minimum percentage criteria. Is there any age criteria as well?
There is no age limit, but
Okay.
the limit is only on when they are appeared for their 12th examination.
All
so
right.
12th examination that appearing is what the limit, but there is no age limit for JIPMAT. So it is 60%, 10th and 12th they should have. That's it. They need to only worried about they should have 60%. They don't need to worry. I had scored 80% in 10th, but it becomes 70% in 12th. So should I? What will happen? So there is no such issues at all. You have 60%. Please write JIPMAT examination, and the entrance score will take you to the IPM program at Bodhgaya IIM Jammu. And especially for Bodhgaya, it is completely, it is 100% JIPMAT score. Once you have a minimum score, minimum eligibility score, then it is 100% JIPMAT is what the base for selection in the IIM Bodhgaya.
It's a clear indication, that the students were not good at giving the interviews. Okay. Should be IIM for IIM Bodhgaya. Yes,
yeah, for IIM Jammu, so we have given 60% weightage to JIPMAT, whereas 15% weightage to 10th class marks, and 15% for 12th marks. Okay. And we also have a gender diversity. If the candidate is a female, so she is going to get 10% extra weightage.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So if you have scored less in 10th and 12th, then you can definitely eye for IIM Bodhgaya over here. However, if you've scored very well, then Jammu is an option open for you. It's a conclusive statement from my side. Okay. Now, moving ahead, and yes, so there is a news, sir, everywhere that IIM Bodhgaya has actually increased the number of seats this time. Is it true?
Yes, we are increased our seat to 120. So there will be 120 seats. So 2 sessions of IPM. So there are more opportunity, because last time seeing many students, many parents keep on calling us for a seat, and we were not able to accommodate. So that's why we thought this year definitely we should give opportunities. So it's our responsibility as a institution, so that our more Indian students will get opportunities in India itself. So that is also thinking that's why we increased seat to 120 this year.
So I'll tell you, I made a video on this particular thing, and there were comments from the students, sir. It has not yet been updated on the website.
Yeah, it is not updated in website. It will get updated in website. That's only a technical issue. It's only technical things. It is getting updated in website also. So it will get updated. So we are taking 120.
Now it's official announcement from IPM chairperson himself that 120 seats are going to be there this year. So students, please do not worry. The seats are doubled in IIM Bodhgaya this year.
So the opportunity is also doubled. So please.
Yeah. Now, let's understand the seat metrics also. So Wasim sir, you also talked about gender diversity, but I know there's a difference in intake via the gender diversity also. So you are mentioning number of seats already. I think one of the IIMs is mentioning the number of seats already for the female candidate. Another is giving numbers in intake. So what is the difference over there? So if Durga ma'am, can you comment something on that, or Wasim sir is the right person to ask this question for?
I think Professor Ravish and Professor Wasim would be better people to answer this question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, if from my side, if I answer, Jammu, give 10% weightage, what will happen? Because it's a 10 mark is getting actually out of 100 when they make a merit list. That composite score. When they make composite score, 60% will come from JIPMAT and 15 from 10th, 15 from 12th, 90 marks. So a boy will only get eligible for get a 90% actually, not more than he cannot never be 100%, but a girl get 100% because a girl will get a 10 mark extra, a 10%. So a girl, if you are a girl, then you have your score will be, even if your JIPMAT score is bit less, it doesn't matter. This 10 mark will take you the top. So the
Right.
girls will get a very good opportunities, Jammu rather Bodhgaya, because they will be getting first offer from Jammu. But when it comes to Bodhgaya, we are giving a 10% seat. It's a supernumerary girl seat.
So it's going to be 12 seats this time?
Yeah, so it's the seat we'll have around 20 seats, but that again that depends. It may be changing, depending on the situation, because now we increase the number of seats. So we look whether we have enough girls in the pool. So we need enough girls. If the girls are not there, then only we will be taking that opportunity.
All right.
So it is a 10 supernumerary girl seat, depending on the number of girls admitted in the program. So first, 50% seat. First 50% seat, it will be in gender neutral. So we will take gender neutral. There, girls as well as boy will get equal opportunity. Once that is completed, and then after looking, we'll give a supernumerary girls quota.
All right.
That time we'll only consider girls to the merit list.
Okay, so clearly being told by Professor Raveshan clearly that, IIM Jammu is giving you 10 marks extra over there, but over here in IIM Bodhgaya, some supernumerary seats are being assigned to the girls, but first 60 seats, or I think the first 50% seats, which he has already mentioned, will be the gender neutral seats.
No, it's not 50%, like when we prepare the merit. So the first, and I think it will be gender neutral. So once that is completed, then only we'll go for a supernumerary.
Okay, then you will be going for the supernumerary seats. Okay, great, sir. Now, moving ahead over here, very important question, and I think this question should go to Sanchita or Madhav, and because they have gone through that particular journey. And how did you exactly prepare for GIPMAT? And this year it's going to be a bit difficult, as told by your professors. So what should students do now? I mean, so anyone can? Yes, Sanchita.
Okay. To start with, as you know, GIPMAT consists of 3 sections. It is important while preparing that you focus on all the 3 sections and devise a plan that better suits you. Taking mocks regularly helps you build accuracy, speed, and also discover your strengths and weakness. There might be some chapters that you expect exceptionally good at, and there might be some that require more of your time and attention. So at the crux of it, the overall strategy is to prepare and know yourself as you do so that you make your planning efficient.
All right, Madhav, anything you want to throw over here?
Yeah, adding to Sanchita's point, as she rightly mentioned how to prepare about GIPMAT, and students will find plenty of videos of toppers saying how did they prepare. But I would like to say the mistakes which I made during my preparation. 2 mistakes. One should be that you should give equal time to all the sections, because all the sections have equal weightage in GIPMAT. Not like if you suppose love maths, you will keep doing maths, or suppose if you are good at English, you will keep reading books or solving English questions. So there should be an equality over solving all the sections. And second thing is that when the students come halfway to the preparation, they feel demotivated. So I would suggest them to just think, why did they start this preparation? Then I guess they can be better to go. That's all from my side.
I think I'm very advice being rightly given by Madhav as well as Sanchita. So they are already in the IIMs right now, and certainly you should be taking their advice very seriously. So many of the students have joined us via Zoom link, and many of them have joined us via YouTube. So I'll be requesting all of them to you throw your doubts. I'll be taking all your doubts at the end of this particular session, so you can put your doubts in the live chat box. If you joined this particular link via the YouTube, if you joined it via the Zoom link, you can please directly ask the questions from me over here. So I'll be asking all the questions from the dignitaries in the time to come. Now, the next thing is, a very important thing, sir, because, this is something when last time, when you people came in over here, after that, I got a lot of questions around it. I just want to know, which IIM is actually running an NBFA scheme. So the students were not knowing what exactly we mean by NBFA. And BFA is, financial assistance being given to some of these students because, they're financially weak. And educational loans are exactly being given by the banks. So we wish to know it from the, directly from the professors over here, which all banks are helping students, how are they helping students? And also, are there some NBFA schemes that are being run by the IIMs directly?
So Rahul, so in IIM Bodhgaya, we offer need-based financial assistance. So NBFA means need-based financial assistance for economically weaker section students. So, and there are already, there are a lot of government scholarships are given to many different sections of the community. So over and above the government scholarship, so somebody is getting government scholarship, we are trying to get it for students, and we'll tell them there are scholarship, and we'll assist them to get such scholarship. And over and above that, if a student is economic weaker section and very good in performance and merit, he is good in merit, and we are offering need-based financial assistance. We'll be, based on his performance and his eligibility, we'll give 100%, 75%, 50%, or 25%. Okay. So it is based on his income level, based on his eligibility, that we'll be providing such need-based financial assistance. Last time also we provided to our MBA student as well as our IPM student. MBA, around 50 students of our institute are already getting this assistance of a different percentage. Somebody is getting 100%, somebody 50, 25, and 75% based on their performance. So it is directly linked to CGPA. So how it works? So once a student admitted into the college, they will not get directly the scholarship. The scholarship start once the semester end, once the semester results out. After that only it starts. So based on his performance, how much CGPA that he has scored.
The first semester, right?
Yeah, first semester. So
first
once
semester, yeah.
For complete the first semester and as well as second semester, we'll be looking into these aspects, and then we'll check his income level, parents' income, and everything, and accordingly that we'll be releasing the fund. So then we'll, if so in the initially, if he is not having enough money to join, so we'll be asking him to go for an education loan, and then we'll give back this money to him so that he can pay back the education loan. So education loan, we have tied up with many banks. In IIMs, any IIMs, not IIM Bodhgaya, any IIMs in that case. So banks give higher priority, as well as it's a prime, this loans, we call it prime loans. So the rate of interest is very low. So like for IIM Bodhgaya, the banks offer loan for students. The loan is around 6.7 to 6.8%. That is the lowest interest rate. So any other private college you go, that it might be 8 or 9 or might be 10%. So IIMs normally get the cheapest interest rate. But if RBI increase the rate, accordingly it will increase. At present rate, I'm just mentioning. So we have a tie-up with the SBI, Central Bank of India, as well as Punjab National Bank. Is a bank.
However, the collateral is required or not? I mean, in that particular case.
So that's what. So yeah. If suppose a student is economic, if I'll tell you my case when I went to education loan, my father is a farmer, so no bank is ready to give education loan.
Right.
So it was very tough for me, and because banks are not asking for, we doesn't have any collateral. So, but for an IIM case, there is not require any such things. If you are an IIM student, that is the quality that you have. You don't need any collateral. The collateral is nothing but you are an IIM student. You got admission into IIM. That offer letter is your collateral. The bank will go give you loan within 2 to 3 days. So that's a turnaround.
I think a big announcement over here. Let me repeat this completely for the students जिनको ये चीज समझ में नहीं आई, हिंदी में इंग्लिश में 2 बार में रिपीट करूंगा. जो चीज यहाँ पे प्रोफेसर रवीश बता रहे हैं, इस पर्टिकुलर वेबिनार के थ्रू मेजॉरिटी ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स को नहीं पता होती. पहली चीज, he clearly said that they are running an NBFA scheme, and NBFA scheme में आपका फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड सेमेस्टर के रिजल्ट्स को वो चेक करेंगे. उसके बाद एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज ये बताई उन्होंने कि एजुकेशन लोन्स के लिए IIMs का खुद का टाई अप होता है बैंक्स के साथ. सो वहां पे कोई इशू नहीं है. दूसरी बात, तीसरी चीज ये कही कि जो इंटरेस्ट पे आपको लोन मिल रहा है, दैट्स वेरी लेस कंपेयर टू द प्राइवेट और इंस्टीट्यूशंस. तो आप हो सकता है एजुकेशन लोन लेने जाएं और किसी प्राइवेट इंस्टीट्यूट में जाकर एडमिशन ले रहे हैं तो इंटरेस्ट आपसे बहुत ज्यादा लिया जाएगा. और जो चौथी बात बताई, इट्स अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, बहुत से स्टूडेंट्स को शायद समझ नहीं आई होगी. देयर वुड नॉट बी एनी रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ कोलेटरल. अब व्हाट इज कोलेटरल, पहले अपन उस पर थोड़ा सा डिस्कशन कर लेते हैं. सो कोलेटरल इज नथिंग. आप कहीं से भी किसी भी बैंक से कोई लोन लेंगे तो सिक्योरिटी के एवज में वो आपसे आपके घर या जमीन के कागजात मांगते हैं. बट अगर आप IIM में एडमिशन ले रहे हैं, सो इफ यू आर टेकिंग एडमिशन इन एन IIM, so banks are not going to ask you any collateral. और सबसे अच्छी बात यहाँ पे रविश ने कंक्लूसिव पॉइंट में कही, आपका जो IIM का टैग है वही आपका collateral in this particular case. So a big thing coming up from this particular dais. That's why we say, sir, the
just
seminars and webinars. Yeah, please.
One more thing I would like to ask. Even that loan not with jointly with your parents. So many banks give education loan jointly with the parents' name. So here it won't be joint. It will be simply that student name. The loan will be only on his account. He will have an account and
no
he will
co-obligation,
have an account his name, not jointly with parents. So many other education loans will be jointly with parents. Here again it won't be jointly with parents. So parent doesn't have any headache. Once you've taken loan, if you're not repaying, parents will not have any headache on this. So it will be completely on your responsibility.
The great thing is no obligation on parents completely. Co-obligation parents का यहाँ पे बिल्कुल नहीं चाहिए दूसरे educational loans की तरह. But it's going to be completely obligation and good placements are going to get. So सोचने की जरूरत ही नहीं है completely. Now moving further over here, placement assistance. हम placements की बात कर ही रहे थे and really I think Professor Ravesh या Durba ma'am, whoever wishes to take this particular question. I think Durba ma'am can take this.
I will just add one point and then Ravi sir can go into the details of it. Like the IIM Jammu chairperson said was sharing this, that the job of IIM is to take uncut diamonds and to give them the luster through the program. So the students who end up coming to IIM Bodhgaya or to IIM Jammu, I mean, we will offer you help in terms of support system, both through peers as well as faculty members, and also give you guidance through the courses on the development of both in terms of academic rigor as well as soft skill development. So as far as the placements are concerned, if you are sincere in your endeavor, if you're sincere in your course, your placements will go fine. But in terms of the details of the placement, Ravi sir, please.
Yeah, so just adding to Durva Madam's point, we are IIMs, we are not placement agencies. IIMs, we train right. Students. We right. train students for employability. So we train, like Durva Madam rightly said, we train for each and every aspect a student required to get into any industry. We are making them industry friendly, industry facing how the industry works. So once you have the capability of how the industry works and these things, then definitely you get placed. So companies will come, and the companies need people who knows how to run an industry. So companies looking for such kind of people. They always say they comes to institute and they say that they are not getting the right candidates. So we are here to make a right candidate for industry requirements. So we give all the assistance so that you will be an industry ready person. And it's you that we have all the activities, clubs and events, everything here. That is rightly mold you as an industry person. And you can see the placement track record of IIM Bodhgaya and IIM Jammu in their websites. In website we have given for last 6 years that we have already completed. So both of the campus website has mentioned in detail the placement, the entire student list and the company list and the salary list is there. You can see the average package and median package and where are they placed. So that you can see. And we are just 6-year-old campus. We are not a 50-year-old campus, just 6-year-old campus. And in this 6 year, where we come from, where we started and where we reached, you can see. And its journey is not end. We are just continuing, and it will grow and grow and grow. And it's all student, faculty. It's a joint activity. That's how it needs an institute different pride. So that's our placement. And next 5 year, once we join 5 years down the line, then our India itself will change like anything. And
definitely. That's what was coming to my mind also. It's going to be
the way we are thinking, the way we are looking India now, after 5 years, it will be completely different altogether. So same thing will happen for you as well. And same thing for IIM Bodhgaya and IIM Jammu.
Yeah. So you should be looking into the placements after 11 years, not right now after 6 years. And certainly the figures are speaking volumes today as well. So clearly, rightly being told by Professor Ravesh, you can check the websites right now. Next question should be, a very important question also being put to me in by a lot of students in chat box also, both the chat box. The question is, what about foreign exchange program? What about student exchange program? And what exactly is a student exchange program? If we can start with that, and then we can tell them that yes, if it's a possibility or not. So,
what basically student requires? The student require exposure. So we give exposure in many ways, like clubs, committees, and classroom learning, industry, learning from industry experts, and then case teaching. So there are many ways that we give experience. So we try to give experience in many ways, and that is how they get exposure. So now the other part of an exposure that we can give is how the culture, how Indian culture, or how we are different from others, or how other, like many of our companies are multinational companies. So how such things work. So they need to get a different, altogether different experience and enhancement. So that's what this student exchange program gives, how others think and how other country they work, their culture work, how you adjust, how can you work there, how others are thinking. So that it gives a different exposure altogether to the students. So that's how we thought of planning the student exchange program. We have tied with many foreign institutes, around 22 institutes. And many more are adding. We are still working on it. Our committee, the student committee itself, working really hard day and night to get into many other foreign institutes so that they can pursue their degree. So, so it will be a semester program. One semester they'll be, eligible to go one semester. So it will be like, we thought of sending students from second or third year last semester. That's what we are planning.
Third year last semester. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it will be like, as per our policy, the eligibility is around, after once you scored a minimum CGPA requirement is there. If you have scored the minimum CGPA requirement, you will be eligible to apply for the program, and then you can go for it. If you are not able to go in the first 3 years of BBA program, you will be eligible to go in MBA program. So you get 2 times opportunity, either at undergraduate level or at a master level. So both the time you get, either you can go at this time or you can go at that time. That point of time. But we are trying to send all the students. That is our plan. Let all the students go. But again, we don't know. We are trying. That it's not conclusive. We are trying to send our entire batch to the foreign. And Professor Durba Banerjee is actually teaching a foreign language course for this purpose. So there will be 4 semester. We are taking 90 hours course on Spanish. So Madam will just talk about that for
please.
So the idea is to prepare them for the globalized world that we live in, and one of the ways in which it can be facilitated is through language learning, foreign language learning. So at the moment we are introducing Spanish in the curriculum. It will not only give them a way to communicate with people who don't share their language, but also give them an overview of a new culture that will help give them the tools to adapt in any multicultural environment that they find themselves in. And these days, the companies are everywhere, all over the world with their offices. So some sort of interface, some sort of an exposure, I think in the long run, be it just through the medium of language or later if the students are able to go for an exchange program, both of them will be helpful. It will translate into better work life adaptation for these students in future.
I think very fair points being made. In fact, the last 2 points हमने उठाए हैं are very, very eye openers, big eye openers for each and every one. We talked about NBFA, we talked about education loans. Majority of the students may not be knowing.
Rahul, Wasim also need to talk about.
Definitely. I was coming to him only. Okay, yes, Wasim sir, you speak, then I'll be concluding all the points together. That will be great for students.
So talking about the IIM Jammu side, so we have 2 internship, like in the second year, so student has to go for social internship. So that internship basically is regarding to make sensitize the student regarding the CSR activity. So student must be knowing about this. It is taking place in India. So due to some reason, a student may not go to the foreign. So maybe in our course structure we have this internship called social internship. At the same time, we also have a corporate internship, right? So where they are going to understand the corporate world, right? So these are the 2 internship which we have in IIM Jammu course structure. At the same time, we also have a foreign exchange program, so which is not compulsory, so they can go for this. In the third year of the program, the student also have an option to select a sector specific specialization. So they will have some idea about how sector performing. So which is very important for the student to understand these dynamics. Yeah. So these are the things which basically students are going to get in the IPM program when we talk about the internship or foreign exchange program, right? Yeah.
Okay. Great. So a lot of points being made over here that they are having tie-ups. So I am Bodhgaya making a point that they're already having tie-ups with almost 22 odd institutes outside the country, and not only that, when they are talking about the exposure, so they are dedicating a complete semester. उस पूरे semester में student exactly goes out and study somewhere outside the country, the place. But yes, they have to earn this particular seat. There's a benchmark CGPA for that particular thing. And if he's unable to do so the same in the third year, in the 6th semester, he once again gets an opportunity when his fourth and fifth year are going on. And the great thing was told by Durba ma'am as well, that they are actually preparing the students for that particular day, because they're training them with some of the foreign languages. And in fact, they've already added Spanish in the course curriculum this particular year. And some fantastic points being made by Wasim sir when he told about social internship and corporate internship along with foreign exchange programs. So this is what an IIM can do with you all. And this is what the exposure exactly means. The word exposure exactly means. Moving ahead now. So, there is a lot being talked about the extra co-curricular activities, campus life, clubs. I think the right people over here are sitting, Sanchita and Madhav. I'll do one thing, if you can say something on this or you can present something on this, that will be great for our audience who are right now viewing you, listening you on YouTube as well as on the Zoom right now. So I'll, do one thing. You can share the screen now.
I hope my screen is visible to the audience.
Wait.
So I believe this is the most interesting part of the PPT, for which all the aspirant always waits, because I also as an aspirant waited for this part of the college life. So I will be discussing about the clubs and committees that we have at IIM Bodhgaya. Actually, we have clubs and committees which cover almost all the domains of management. Club starting from finance club, that is Finex, economics club, Arthashastra, strategy and consulting club, Strecon. Then we have the committees like admission committees, sports committee, hostel and mess committee. These all are student driven, so that we can also learn how to manage things right starting from the class 12, after class 12. Now coming to the campus life, here we organize many events like the cultural event, ranging from Hastala Vista, which we conducted recently.
Yes, students have come together to conduct a variant mixture of events such as flash mobs, live kitchen, singing, and skits. To add more to our rich flavored life at the campus, even in our curriculum, courses such as drama, dance, music are included. Here are a few pictures of sports events conducted by the Sports Committee of IIM Bodhgaya, including an all IPM badminton and cricket tournament. Moving forward, we will be showing you a short video prepared to give you a glimpse of campus life at IIM Bodhgaya.
Yes, that was the campus life about IIM Bodhgaya.
All right, I think a beautiful show. I think a fantastic life which we can see on screen, and definitely after giving JIPMAT and if you have luck getting inside IIM Bodhgaya or IIM Jammu, you will experience this particular thing next year. So, guys, now the stage is completely open for you guys, and really we have got some questions already.
So,
And
Rahul, I just saw one question on YouTube about this. About this our reservation policy. So we IIM Bodhgaya as well as IIM Jammu, we strictly follow the reservation policy, government reservation policy. When it comes to Bodhgaya, that supernumerary girls. So supernumerary girls we plan to give 10%. So how we prepare the first 90% is as per the government regulation. We prepare the merit list. That is, we call it gender neutral merit list. So there will be general, there will be SC, ST, OBC, NC, OBC, and EWS. So whatever the category and PWI, whatever the category as per the government regulation, we'll be preparing the merit list for the first 90%. And once that is for gender neutral, the next last 10% seat, that 10% will be again as per the reservation. Again, it will go for the supernumerary girls. So again, the girls, again, there also, again, the 10, if you say, suppose it's a 10 girls, so there will be general seat, how much? The percentage general, so that many percentage general seats for the girls. Then for NCOBC, then EWS, then SC, then ST, and PWD. So it will go in that way only.
In that way.
So that's how that merit list is prepared. So I think I have answered. And and one more chat has come, whether I am from biology. So I have not learned maths. So here I already mentioned you are from any stream. So you you can pop up here. The reason is, if you look into, I don't know whether you have checked the IIM Indore as well as IIM Rohtak, their course structure. If you see their course structure, it's completely maths. Mostly they have focused on mathematics. But when it comes to IIM Bodhgaya and IIM Jammu, if you see the course structure, we have course structure with everything. We have maths, but our course is not maths. Our course is management. It has a max 1 or 2 courses related to max, but again, that courses in the max is from the very basics. So if you never studied max, even then you will be able to crack it. The reason is we start from the 10th level mathematics, then we are going ahead, so that you don't face any issue, and our very highly qualified faculties will be teaching you the mathematics, and you have enough time. You have enough time to prepare and do it. You see, somebody from an engineering background, after working for 5 or 6 years, they'll come and learn an accounting, and they start learning in a couple of 2 months or 3 months. They don't get even breathing time when you are in MBA, and such person can learn it. Here you have a 6 month. It's a semester system, and you have enough time. Okay, and we are teaching from very basics. So you will be able to definitely you will be able to crack. So you don't need to worry about mathematics, Akansha.
It's directly coming from the horse's mouth, as they say. And Ravi sir is so clearly explaining to the guys who are from biology, who are from humanities and everywhere. And बहुत आसान है. Tension मतलब बिल्कुल आसान.
We have students at present. We have students from biology. We have students. I don't think they are facing any issue.
They're facing issues.
They may be. You may not be able to score topper. You may not be topper in that max. Here we don't need to. You may not be able to score topper in that paper. It doesn't matter. You score good at other papers. In theory, we have geography, history, dance, music. So you score it.
Right. Point taken. I think the next question is coming to IIM Jammu. Somebody has asked about the fee structure. If you can brief on the fee structure, or approximate if you do not remember completely, that will also be helpful.
Okay, yeah. Just 1 second. I will tell you about the fee structure of IIM Jammu. So it is already there on the website. We have already mentioned on the website, so maybe they can go through, but I will tell you. In the first year, we are charging 2.45 lakhs. In the second semester, we have 2.4 lakh. So in the first year, total fee is 4.85. In the second year, if you break up semester wise, so you have 2.45 lakh in first semester, 2.4 in second semester, and it's become 4.85 lakh in 2 years. So in the third year, so you have to pay total 4.85. So this is like first 3 years, and once you completed the 3 years, then MBA fees will be applicable.
All right, thank you, Wasim sir. And so is there any negative? Yeah, Professor.
IIM Bodhgaya, that fee is 4.5 lakhs, including hostel. The mess fee will be extra. The first 3 years, 4.5 lakh. The last 2 years, the fee will be according to the MBA fees on that period. It will be 7.5 lakhs to 8 lakhs. That's what I'm feeling.
At point of time. Okay.
That point of time. So that is a total fees around 30 lakhs. Around it will be
30 lakhs.
Now somebody was asking that what will be ROI, whether it is less or ROI. So you see, for IPM, you see, for an MBA. So till last year, IIM Bodhgaya charging MBA around 12.5 lakhs. This year we are slightly increased the fees. So last year it was 12 lakhs was our fees, and our average package was, the median salary was 12.5 lakhs. So then you decide what is an ROI. So what was the fees and what was the return average package was it? And when we talk about IPM, we just started. So ROI, how we calculate? We just started, just 1 year completed. The result, one cycle is not completed. So we complete one cycle, then only I can say about what is an ROI. And definitely, I'll tell you, the ROI will be much higher than what it is at present.
Okay, so there's a confidence in the words of Professor Ravish, and clearly being very clear points being made by him. First is, so ROI can be calculated after 5 years when one cycle is done with. And secondly, yes, definitely they're giving good placements to it as well. So that gives you a clear reflection for the future. Now, next question, sir, which is coming to you over here. I mean, anyone can take this. GIPMAT is having negative score or not? Many of the students do not know this also. Negative marking is there or not?
Yes, there is negative marking.
There is negative mark. There is negative marking.
Yes, yes, Madhav, there is a negative marking. Yes.
Yes.
Madhav?
So there is a negative marking. -1 आपका कट जाएगा. 4 + 4 -1 वाला बिल्कुल यहाँ पर मेथड चल रहा है. Okay. So next question, sir, what can you please help them with the cutoff right now? Because I do not know whether it will be possibility for you. So
no, that's what I said. We cannot, because we have to see that the marks, based on the marks only we can. If we set now a cutoff and none of them reach that cutoff, then what will happen?
And second thing is GIPMAT is more popular this year as compared to last year. So that's also one of the big possibilities.
Many people are writing, and again, we are increasing the level of the examination. Yeah. So once, at least we should have a 3-4 year data to set a cutoff. So when we have a 3-4 year data, then we would easily, done that cutoff. We wouldn't publish the cutoff in ahead. This time we cannot. We should take, we have to take some more times to do such things. So we cannot.
Next question is also related. I think that cannot also be answered currently, because the paper level is exactly getting higher. But yes, they have asked. So I'll ask you: is there any safe score? Because we usually tell them this is the safe score or the cutoff score or the good score. So is there any safe score which we can predict for the GIPMAT currently, or it's not possible, pragmatically not possible?
So once again,
so the question is there any safe score? So what when we teach students, we tell them cutoff से 10-20 number ज़्यादा लेके आओ, कम मत लेके आना. So that is safe score, which usually students.
That is what. Again, how do we say safe score? Here we cannot. Again, you see, there is only one category we can say. We have to follow the reservation policy of the central government. So when we follow reservation policy, the cutoff might be for general category a little higher. Then EWS, we have EWS, then NCOBC, then SC/ST. So when we prepare merit itself for a different category. When we prepare a different category, there will be a different cutoff. So again, it might differ here and there. And again, you see, like say, suppose we have given, suppose after 400, somebody has scored 350. So we have offered somebody scored above 350, offered seat, some 60 seat. Now all the 60 did not join. So what will happen? Then we have to come down. So now in the all 60 joined, then the cutoff will be 350.
350, yeah.
So, and whether they'll join or not, we cannot say now. So that is where the problem, at present we cannot. Like if you ask about MBA, we have data for last many years. So we really know what will be the real cutoff and what will happen to us. How, what percentage students is going to come to Bodhgaya and what will be the cutoff. We can really say. But at this, for IPM at present, we are not in a position to say such things.
At this juncture, it is not possible. Perhaps after 3, 4, 5 years, there will be the set norms and everything will be streamlined and the things will come out in that particular manner. Now, next question to you, sir, is, and many of the students do not know it's a dual degree program. What exactly do we mean by dual degree program? Because the question which I'm receiving is, I'll just read it out completely. And it is, sir, what about the separate degree of BBA that IIM Indore gives? Do you give as well? So something of that sort.
So IIM Indore, let me clarify, IIM Indore is not giving BBA degree. They give BA Economics, that's what I know, BA Economics on BA Economics.
It's BA Foundations of Management, basically.
Yeah, BA Foundations of Management. So that's a degree they're giving. And for us, we and IIM Jammu both gives a BBA plus an MBA degree. So 2 degrees. There is no IPM degree. Okay, so people don't get a misconception that it's an IPM degree. It's not an IPM degree. It's a degree. It's an undergraduate plus postgraduate. Once you complete 3 years successfully, you will eligible for an BBA. And once you completed other 2 years, you will eligible for an MBA degree. Now the 2 degree you get together only. You don't get after 3 years. You will not be convocated with a BBA degree. You will get convocated at the end of 5 years with a BBA plus an MBA degree. Now both the campus give an exit options. So we give exit option of 3rd year. So after third year, after completing BBA, you think that I don't want to continue with IIM Jammu or Bodhgaya. I would like to go to IIM Ahmedabad. You are, always you can go. There is no restriction such. You can prepare a CAT and you can attempt and you can go. Or you would like to join Harvard, you can go. So there is no restrictions. You can always go. So there is an exit option. But we are not giving you sabbatical. You cannot leave and come back at present. Okay. Maybe in future such things may happen, but at present we are not giving any sabbatical. You would like to continue, you should continue. So what is the advantage here? The advantage is if you join IIM Bodhgaya or IIM Jammu with the IPM program, after graduation, you don't need to prepare for CAT and face another interview or nothing. You can directly continue if you have the minimum CGPA. For Jammu, it is 6 CGPA out of 10. For Bodhgaya, it is 5.5 CGPA out of 10. So that is a CGPA that we both set. If you qualify that much, then definitely you will be eligible to continue for MBA program. And once you are an MBA program, you are sitting with that period who comes through CAT. So suppose we have a 3 batch at present and 1 batch of IPM students. So 1 batch has 60 students. So 20 each will be joining with the 3 sections of MBA. So then they will be an MBA student. There won't be no more IPM student.
Great piece of information, sir. The next question brought smile on my face, and it is there any dress code when we are sitting in the classroom?
Yeah, I have just seen. So dress code is nothing but decent dress. That's what we said, decent dress. The dress should be decent. That's it. Nothing else.
Okay. So I think one thing people are asking from Jammu as well, what was the highest package last year and what was the highest package in IIM Bodhgaya last year? If you have the data right away, or else you can deny this if you do not remember. That would be also
the highest package. I'm not remembering, but it is given in the website. You can go through the website. It is given. It is mentioned. Every details are there in our website. You can just visit the website. Their placement records are there. It's completely transparent. Even our LinkedIn page, everywhere it is there. So it is a transparent work. So you can check. If you are not believing, you can directly contact the student through LinkedIn and you can ask personally. So
many students actually new to IIM. When we tell them IIM, I can see next question coming accordingly, and it's really you may call it silly, but it is actually coming from their hearts. Is IIM strict? Like because when they're going to college, they want that kind of liberty. That's why I think they're asking level of strictness in IIM ?
So I say IIM, we believe it's a student. It is a student driven. Student decide everything, but we overlook. We definitely overlook. Here, Madhav and Sanjita, they do whatever this program arrange. Everything is done by them. And the posters are prepared by them. The content is prepared by them. What is presenting, that is prepared by them. What photos, whatever they have shown, it is prepared by them. It is IIM. It's because of the student. It is student driven. It's completely student driven campus. The student decide everything. A student is independent. They are independent. And we believe, we give a respect to their maturity as well as their freedom. So they'll have all such freedoms and everything for things. But like suppose it's a residential program, when they need to go out for their personal reasons, definitely they need to take permission. Proper permission has to take because you are class 2 students coming. So your parents will be, behind us. So definitely, so such things will be there. But otherwise, you are free to do anything inside the campus.
All
again,
right,
and also decent things.
All right, I think I have mostly asked the things which students are asking.
I have seen one thing, whether Jammu is safe. IIM Jammu is safe. There is a question.
I was avoiding that question actually. So, okay, I do not know whether, Professor Wasim would be in a better position, to answer that. So they're asking you directly, is IIM Jammu safe? What is your answer on that?
Yes, of course, I would say it's safe because I'm here and yeah. So
if I add that, you see, everything is there at present in social media and everywhere. Okay. So if any such news from IIM Jammu, there's any incident happen, I don't think that you would have heard from last 7 years IIM Jammu is there. There is no such thing because it is highly secure and the government and everything, because then government never start any institute in such kind of place where there is any kind of riskiness, because it's an institute of national importance.
Right.
Institute of national importance will not face such issues because the government will ensure such things that it won't happen. So they will always pick up such places where it will be safe. So you don't need to worry. It's safe. And
that's great.
Also, it is very safe. It's a very safe place. And again, if I just add about Bodhgaya, See, IIM Bodhgaya is in the city of Bodhgaya. Bodhgaya is, we call it as a land of enlightenment, where Lord Buddha got enlightened. And it's for Buddhists. It is it is one of their major places. So every year around 5 to 10 lakhs Buddhists visit Bodhgaya. So due to pandemic last 2 years it was not active, but otherwise it is very active state. It's a highly tourist destination. So because of that tourist destination, here we have all kinds of restaurant, hotels, and it's a city. We are not in any backward places. So everything is available. There is a mall, a Reliance Mall, there is a multiplex, and there is a cafe, coffee day. Whatever that you want, pizza, you get pizza. Like food. So all such things are available in nearby itself. In a walkable distance, you get everything. And it's close to an international airport, which is around 5 kilometers. It's close to a railway station, which connect Delhi, Howrah, and there's enough number of Rajadhanis available for transportation. And it's a campus. It's in front of a national highway, which is 4-lane highway. So again, the connectivity is also good. So anybody can even come by road, rail, or flight. So that things are available here.
So I think the next question which I am getting on the chat box of Zoom itself is, are there some trips that are being provided by the IIM to the students? But I think you have already answered that. You told about the foreign exchange or something. There's some other trips also apart from this? I mean, industrial visits or something of that sort?
So for IIM Bodhgaya, you see, for us, we have basically 2 types of internship. That is a rural immersion. So we believe, a student, a manager should understand the human, understand the rural India and rural people. Yeah. If you don't understand the people, you cannot manage, you cannot sell, you don't understand the needs and wants of people. You should understand the needs and wants of people. Only then you can decide what kind of product that you should sell. And you should have that always the kindness and such kind of mentality. So we need to try to develop that. We are focusing on rural immersion. So there is a 2 months rural immersion program for compulsory rural immersion. And then there will be an industry internship at the 4th year once they do an MBA. So they will have an industry internship. And during in this program, they can always take live projects. We call it live projects or industry live projects. So we will be allowing students to take live project when they're doing their studies, so that they'll get enough industry exposure. So some student who come from MBA through CAD, they might have industry experience, IPM student might lack. So to avoid such things, they will always have an industry live projects. So they will also be industry ready people.
Okay, one small question which is coming, I do not know whether we have answer for this right away. Is state EWS certificate valid for JIPMET?
We both asked for me, Jammu and Bodhgaya both want the central EWS certificate, central government.
Central government. So clearly being answered, central EWS certificate is valid, not state one. Okay, so somebody's also asking an update on the Bodhgaya campus now.
Yeah, Bodhgaya campus, we are in the campus itself. We are in the permanent campus. In the permanent campus itself, we have already 7 hostel built. It's a hostel which is already there and we renovated. So there are 7 hostel which can accommodate around 690 to 700 students.
Great.
And we are building a 600 capacity new hostel that is around 80% completed. The rooms are there. You can see the photos and everything in the website. It is website 1. And we are planning to move to our new campus by end of this December. October is what we thought of, but the pandemic it will slightly. But maybe October it might be ready also. The classrooms are already ready. Okay. This year maybe the first year classes may be run in the new campus itself, new classrooms.
Oh, great!
Because classrooms are ready, but not completely ready with everything. That's why we are in a position. But we might take that classrooms. But mostly we'll be shifting to campus if IPM student join after their first semester. Once the first semester complete, then it will be completely on the new buildings, not new campus, new buildings. We are in the campus itself, so only you will have a new buildings and the new infrastructure will be there. Otherwise, we are in the campus.
New infrastructure, new buildings, new feel. I think it was a fantastic session that started with a lot of things in and around stream neutral course. IPM. Then we talked a lot about JIPMET. I think in-depth information about the life within IIM Bodhgaya and IIM Jammu were given by the dignitaries. really, really, I feel thankful to you from the core of my heart, Professor Ravesh, Professor Wasim, and Professor Durba, for always
और ये
giving us
स्पीड और
time.
एक्यूरेसी सिर्फ आती
So
है टेस्ट
SuperGrads team is
जितना ज्यादा
inundated with this
और उतना ही ज्यादा
because we just
ज्यादा
call them
टेस्ट
up
होते हैं
and they
उतना
are saying,
ज्यादा
yes, we are
इम्प्रूवमेंट
ready
आप
for this
देखिएगा
particular
ठीक
thing.
है
And really,
सीधी सी
Professor
बात
Ravesh
है
has been so contributing and so
सौरभ
humble every
सर
time.
12th के एग्जाम
Thank you from the
एंड
core
जो
of my heart. And
BA से है
really, I think students, you have taken a lot from
उसको
this particular session. अभी भी खूब सारे doubts
मैथ्स में
अगर हैं
प्रॉब्लम
दिमाग में
होगी
तो comment box में डाल दो. Our team is going to answer them. In fact, मैं एक
देख ऐसा
request
है
यहाँ
कि
पर इस particular podium से करना चाहूँगा. So we are
कोई अगर
thinking of
स्ट्रीम चेंज
bringing
कर रहा है
all
या
5
इस तरह की कोई
IIM
प्रॉब्लम्स है
students
डेफिनेट
on
वो
board.
बहुत जेन्युइन
और
प्रॉब्लम है
प्रोफेसर
और
रवि
उसके
से मेरा
अराउंड हमें
रिक्वेस्ट है
मेहनत
कि
करनी
अगर
है ना
उस
भाई
पर्टिकुलर
टेस्ट
चीज
निकालना
में
है तो उसको
आपके
थोड़ा मेहनत
स्टूडेंट्स
तो
भी
करनी
अगर आ
पड़ेगी
सके,
बहुत
इट विल बी
सीधी
अ
सी बात
ग्रेट हेल्प फॉर अस.
Definitely.
है ना
Sankita or Madhav, anybody will be joining. No issue.
अगर हमारा
Okay, thank you. And
क्रॉस
same
स्ट्रीम हो
same
रहा है तो
request
कहीं
from
ना
my
कहीं मेहनत
side to
हमें एक्सेप्ट
Professor
करनी ही पड़ेगी
Wasim as
इसको
well. So
बहुत
somebody
इंपॉर्टेंट
from
है
their institute also,
Sure,
because it's
sure.
going to be an interaction between
ठीक है
5 students.
अब कुछ बच्चों
So
के
this
जो
is something
एग्जाम है
I'm
कंप्लीट हो
leaving you
चुके हैं
with,
कुछ स्ट्रीम वालों
a
के कुछ
promise
स्ट्रीम
to the
वालों के आने
session
वाले
that we'll be
2-4 दिन
bringing
में खत्म
kids
हो
from
जाएंगे
all the
5 दिन में खत्म हो
5 IIMs
जाएंगे
and
6
we'll
दिन
be
में खत्म हो
speaking
जाएंगे
about
कहने
their
का मतलब ये है
IIMs
कि अब बहुत ज्यादा
and
ना तो
how
पेपर
this
बचे हुए हैं
IPM
12th के
culture is
है
being
ना
built on.
एक आध बचा
That's all
हुआ है
from
वो
my
ऐसा
side.
नहीं है
I am Rahul
कि
Vaswani,
उसमें पूरा
product at
100%
SuperGrads.
आपको पूरे
We
दिन
will be
पढ़ाई करनी
coming up
पड़ेगी
with some
सीधी सी बात
fantastic
ये है
session once
कि
again.
अगर जिन
And
बच्चों का
really,
पेपर बचा
when
हुआ है तो
people
प्लीज
like
सेपरेट टाइम उसके लिए
dignitaries
निकाल
from
लीजिएगा
IIMs are
और
coming over
सेपरेट
here,
सीयूईटी की
they
प्रिपरेशन
tell
के लिए
you
निकाल
a
लीजिएगा
lot about
जो
the
12th का
culture
जो
in
भी
IIMs.
पेपर बचा हुआ है
That's
आपका
all.
एक
Thank
बचा
you.
है या
Thanks a lot.
मैक्स 2 बचे होंगे
Thank you so
है ना
much.
तो जो भी बचा है आप उसका सेपरेट निकाल लेना क्यों भाई साल भर भी हमने पढ़ाई करी होगी अकेला ये थोड़ी कि हम यही 4-5 दिन हमारे 6 दिन बचे हुए हैं पढ़ने के लिए अंडरस्टूड तो अब आपका फोकस आ जाना चाहिए सीयूईटी पे बिकॉज आपको ये ध्यान रखना है कि भैया 12th में हमें ढंग से पास होना है बस बहुत ज्यादा ऐसा नहीं है कि नहीं हमें 98 और 99 और 95% मानना है कोई जरूरी नहीं है इतना ठीक है लोड मत लेना चीजों का बस